Okay, so another day on the MK4 project. Boom. And already got her jacked up here. We're gonna go ahead and change out the fuel filter today. Before we change out the fuel filter, I went ahead and took out the fuel pump fuse, which is third from the bottom, located here. And then afterwards, I went ahead and started the engine up until the fuel runs out, and then it dies. Then went ahead and jacked it up. And we start with the fuel filter. So we got the new fuel filter. Just came in. And this is the fuel filter for the 1.8 turbo. Some people's filters have the second little nozzle on the outside, and that's for the 2.0. Just to clear up any confusion that may be out there. But yeah, jacking up the car now, about to get to it. So we're finally up under the car. Got the car jacked up here. And under here, we can see the fuel filter. We're looking at the front of it. Looks like it might be an aftermarket, and then let's see here. See little grooves we gotta push in. See those little grooves you gotta push in. So a little indentation there we gotta push in and disconnect the fuel line. But first we're gonna go ahead and take this little clamp off here. So go ahead and get started on that. And that just holds the filter in place. Pop this little line loose. Here you can see it moves a little bit freely. Yeah, it's coming along quite nicely. All right. So we're gonna start with the other side first. We're gonna start with this end first, and disconnect the fuel line, and then we're gonna go on this end and go ahead and slide the filter out. So just to give a better view of what actually has to happen, we're gonna need to go ahead and depress this little button here, right there. I'm sure you can see that. And all this gunk right here. You press that in and pull back on the hose here, and this actually comes off right off the rear of the fuel filter. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with that. And once I get that off, I'll come back and start recording. Okay, so sure we can see that a little area that needs to be depressed here. So just press that up. we can get this in here. There we go. You can see it sliding back now. Able to make some progress on it. Get to slide back. I got my pan here to go ahead and catch the residual fuel that's gonna spill out here. So let's give it a moment here. Here, go ahead and collect that already. Good deal. Perfect. That's good. So out the way, you can see it's already starting to drain here. Just gonna pop that out of its little carrier. Finish taking the hose clamp off. That would be helpful. Y'all can see that. Finish taking that off. You can just see the residual gasoline pouring out here. So we're just going to continue to collect that. All right, while we get the other end off. So we've got the plug off the fuel filter, off the rear portion of the fuel filter. And now what I'm going to do is pull its little harness forward and over it. Try to get this filter to come on down. All right, looking good. And so, see a little plug there, here. You can see this filter's got no label or name or brand on it, and I don't know, questionable. But that's what we're doing under here today. Want to get this thing right. Thumb is killing me. Let's go. See if I can't use a needle nose, maybe squeeze this end here. Okay. Yeah, just like that. Works like a charm. See how it is on this side. And is on this side, as you can see, there's still a ton of fuel left in this filter. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that in our little jar here at the bottom. I'm gonna go get the new filter. Right here for the VW. Place it the same way. This side labeled in, opposite side labeled out. So the end's gonna face toward the rear of the vehicle. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pop these little caps off here. Can't get this hook back up here. It's a little harness in here. All right. Harness up in here. Drop that in there. Go ahead and get that in there. It's horrible. Let's go ahead and get this in here. There we go. Now it's gonna slide ever so beautifully up in there. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Bring this clamp back around so we can grip it when we need to. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and get our hoses back connected. So we're gonna connect the rear one. The outflow. Go ahead and connect that. You can hear it snap on once you connect it. Inflow hose. Whenever I find that one, there we go. Down here. You can see it's on there. I'll just snap that one on. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. And they're on really tight. If I try to pull these off or see if I can try to remove it with a flathead, just to ensure it's on there tight. No can do. Awesome. So now at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten up the fuel filter with the clamp we have here. And we're gonna go ahead and reinstall the fuel pump fuse. And we'll be good to go. I'll put some of these hoses back in place and snap in place. And yeah. Right as rain once again. It's coming in place a little bit better now. Finally able to get that hose clamp back around. Had to do some maneuvering here, but this thing ended up feeding it back in the other side, and now we're just tightening it up. Actually, I'm not going to tighten it too tight. This is a little bracket that goes in here that holds this line here. I'm not sure what that is in place. It just snaps around the filter. And it fits under the hose clamp, so that holds it on as well. Add some additional tension to it. loosen it up a little bit more so I can slide it under there. Okay. Let's try it the other way. I may be putting it on the wrong way. No, it's only really one way to go on. Okay. See if I can't get a flat head and maybe wedge this in here. Okay, so after dicking around with this for a little while, end up using flat head to pull this in place. Perfect. On both ends. Just spreading out the hose clamp a little bit just to make enough space for it to pop in there. What I'm going to do is go ahead and switch this around, move the hose clamp in the opposite direction so we got some space here. Beautiful. Now I'll go ahead and tighten her up. Phillips head. Better. Not too crazy tight, but yeah, looks good. Now we get our hose connected back. All right, ensure both hoses are on there pretty tight. And that's it. We've got the new fuel filter installed. New actual Volkswagen fuel filter installed. And we're good to go. Alright, so if this video helps you out, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, press the little bell at the bottom of the video. Shit, it's free. Doesn't cost you anything. And with that, Johnny's Garage, I'm out.